In this video, I'm going to share my favorite go-to foods to help get rid of pain. I completely understand what it's like to be in pretty bad pain. When I was 30 years old, I was starting to experience really bad pain in my feet. I thought I had fibromyalgia because every joint in my body hurt. I was miserable. I thought something was seriously wrong. But it wasn't until I learned that I actually was overworked and underfed. You know, I was training a lot, I was under stress, and I just wasn't eating enough calories. And the foods that I was eating were extremely inflammatory. I was eating things like nuts and seeds and beans and grains and green leafy vegetables, which I know, you're saying, what are you talking about? Those are all healthy foods. And I feel fine. I did too. I had tons of energy. I felt great. I was leaner. And that's all that mattered. But eventually, when you eat this way, you may think you're doing great, but there's actually chaos going on in the body. There's a lot of inflammation going on. And that I'm going to make in a different video. That is a whole different conversation. What I want to focus on is, if you're inflamed and if you're in pain, what foods you want to eat every day to help get you out of pain. Well, there's about 3 things I'm going to share. The first thing I did was eating carrot salad. Carrots help pull endotoxin out of the gut. It helps repair and heal the gut. And when our gut is inflamed, it's really common for people to have back pain, neck pain, knee pain, elbow pain, just because their gut is inflamed. So eating a carrot salad helps get rid of toxic bacteria and reduce inflammation. I ate about 6 ounces of carrots every day. I'm going to post the recipe in the description box so you guys have it. I also ate tons of fruit. Your brain's main source of fuel is glucose and oxygen. And I was staying away from sugar. I believed in what the medical and fitness industries were saying, that sugar was bad. I believed that, and so I limited my fruit. There are people and doctors out there that will tell you that orange juice is extremely toxic, that it will kill you. And honestly, that is a bunch of baloney. It will not. There are reasons, and again, that's a whole other video. But glucose and fructose and all the sugars, this is what your brain prefers. When we stay away from that, your brain goes, well, I need to survive, and I'm going to get sugar no matter what. And so it will actually inflame the tissues. It will use different hormones to actually access and get sugar from your body. And if that means that it's going to actually eat away at muscle tissue and organ tissue, it will do that. And that's common. In fact, the diets that really reduce carbs, one of the reasons why people lean out so fast is because your body is actually eating itself. It's pretty gnarly. Well, that backup generator, that I call it, or that backup system, that survival mechanism, it's extremely inflammatory over time. And that can create pain. So what I did was I increased my fruit. I did a lot of melons. I did a lot of oranges. Orange juice is wonderful. I did cooked fruits. It's important that you eat things that are gentle on the body, and that means you might have to cook fruits that are really high in fiber. Cook them down. Cooked peaches, cooked apples, cooked pears. I also increased my calcium because at the time I was not getting enough calcium, and my calcium to phosphorus ratios were way off. You always want calcium to be higher than your phosphorus. We need phosphorus. I'm not saying phosphorus is bad, but it needs to be within a ratio. And calcium is really high in dairy. Obviously it's high in dairy. And I was staying away from that. I was lactose intolerant. And once I learned why I was lactose intolerant and why most people are lactose intolerant, it's because the gut is inflamed. It's due to low gut health, low thyroid health. It's a bigger issue than just, I can't handle dairy. Unfortunately, that's not taught. But I learned that, really diving into physiology and biology and learning how the body works. And so I increased my dairy slowly. And to help with the pain, I took a calcium carbonate supplement. Very easily, you can easily find it on Amazon. Again, I'm going to post that link in the group, in the discussion section of this video. Another thing I did was I increased salt. Salt it's an electrolyte. Your nerves need salt, potassium, and magnesium. That's what feeds our nerves. When we stay away from salt, pain will always be present. So when I would have my big bowl of fruit, I would sprinkle salt on top. I would take pinches of salt, just a few pinches throughout the day, and slowly increase my salt. I would take Epsom salt baths. That way I got magnesium and I got salt. So if you're in pain, know that pain is an action signal from the brain. Your brain is trying to get your attention. It's trying to say, hey, what you're doing is not working. Something is off. Pay attention. And from what I have experienced for myself and when clients come to me, it's usually, I'd say 80% of the time, it's because someone is overworked and underfed, meaning they're not getting the daily nutritional needs that a grown man or grown woman need every day. So take a look at your nutrition, see what you can adjust and add in from this video. I hope that you implement all these things. If you have more questions, feel free to reach out to me. Click the link below and schedule a free 60-minute consultation with me, and I can actually dive in deeper into this topic if that's something that you'd be interested in. Please post any questions or comments. Please like this video. Let me know what you thought of it. Until next time.